Ramona and Beezus?
This video is brought to you by Ramona and Beezus.
Damn, I was on time with that shit, too.
Anyway, we're going to talk about Ramona and Beezus today. We're not. We may, but we're not. Right? Anyway, I am fucking notorious, dude, for being the guy that does not want to be interrupted during a movie. You know what I'm saying? Do not talk to me during the movie. I mean, there's exceptions. If we've seen a movie... If it's my first time watching the movie, do not fucking talk to me.
Yeah.
Unless
the movie is complete caca.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's where I was getting to.
Okay.
Let me lay the groundwork for this. If it's my first time watching a movie, do not talk to me. If I've watched a movie and it's your first time watching the movie, then I'm gonna remain silent so that you can enjoy the movie to the maximum amount.
Maybe do one of these in the background.
Yeah, maybe a little nod to kind of sway your thoughts on it.
Yeah.
Whatever, a little tear. I can't control those tears during Les Mis. I'm sorry. I just can't.
That was the thing that happened.
Dude, I was crying so bad. But the point is, beyond that, if it's like a movie we've watched a ton, Evil Dead 2, we're going to talk during it. Why? Because we're so familiar with the movie and we've already seen it. It's fun to talk and converse about it. We can bullshit. We can be distracted a little because we're just seeing the movie already.
And even then, I'm kind of so similar to you that we end up just defaulting to watching the movie.
So those rules aside, I am concrete about my stance on watching a film, especially if it's in the theater. Do not fucking talk to me in the theater. So there are a few exceptions. We mentioned one of these in one of my stories about an ex-girlfriend named Ronnie, where we were at the Mummy Returns showing. First time watching it. Loved the first Mummy movie.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
With Brendan Fraser.
Stands up to time.
Yeah. It's a funny, legitimately fun action adventure horror movie.
Better than the new one, at least.
Definitely better than the Tom Cruise garbage. So I was kind of excited to see the sequel, and lo and behold, it fucking stank. Man, that was a sock, wasn't it?
That baby smelled like mummy juice. Look that up.
Mummy dust.
Yeah. Don't look that up.
That's a bad song. But anyway, The Mummy Returns was shit, and it got so bad that this is unheard of for me, by the way. I was speaking during the movie. You know what I'm saying?
At the theater?
At the theater.
People
I don't
around?
do that. And I hate when people do it.
You've almost murdered people.
I've almost murdered people on this regard, So it got that bad. And of course, as was divulged in that story, flirtations made their way in. And I crossed the boundaries and they got into the heavy petting during that movie.
A little polishing of the knob.
A little polished knob and all that jazz, So has similar circumstances come up before? Have they come up before or after? Yeah. And I gotta say, one of those was Collateral Damage, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger. I don't even know why the fuck I went to go see this movie. This is a
movie that exists?
Yeah, man. He's like a fireman, and Johnny Legs is in the movie.
Oh, damn. I gotta see this.
So, I think everybody wanted Arnold to come back after he fell so horribly.
This was after his fall?
Yeah, man. Post T3, so it's really bad. And post his little pseudo comeback, indie comeback thing. Like anybody, I want Arnold to be Arnold again. It's not going to ever happen now. But, I wanted Arnold to be Arnold.
Like a prune.
So I went to go see Collateral Damage in the hope that this was a return to form for Arnold, and it wasn't. It was complete garbage. Almost ludicrously funny at times in a very unintentional way. And that was one of those movies where about a quarter into it, a little bit over a quarter into it, maybe let's say half, just to be fair. You know what? Fuck it. Let's do some nasty back here in this fucking lonesome ass theater.
Yeah.
So that's one.
Lonesome Dove.
Huh?
I don't know what that means. Just move on, please.
Lonesome Dove?
Yeah, that was a really weird reference. That's what they call your penis. There you go. Saved it.
Why is it lonesome and a dove? Lonesome, I guess.
Lonesome, yeah.
A dove?
It's also really white. That's where the dove comes in.
And it has that nice smooth dome.
Yeah,
and a beak.
It's got a little beak.
Like, it's not good for the ladies. But anyway, wouldn't be good either way. But yeah, man, Collateral Damage is definitely one of those movies. Elektra. I think I've told this before where,
Oh, you stroked one?
Stroked one out because I was in a lonesome theater.
You couldn't find... Yeah, you were trying to time the...
Yeah, man. Dude, that timing was off kilter. So that was another one. Shockingly, and don't ask me why, I went to go see Crocodile Dundee in L.A.
God damn it.
And too much time, too much money at the time? I don't know, man. But the point is, I went to go see that garbage. And that was another one where I was like, "Woo, stinky!"
So he stroked one to what's his face?
I felt like doing it during Triple X, which was garbage. But thankfully the reel burned.
Yeah.
So that saved me that fucking nonsense. Yeah, man, it's just sometimes a movie is so god awful that you can't even respect your own rules, man. You just can't. And those were some of them. What's a movie that you've come across that you just had to violate those rules?
This was a recent one. You were there.
Mm-hmm.
Day of the Dead. What's the name? Bloodline?
Oh, yeah, Bloodline, man. Day of the Dead Bloodline.
Yeah. That was so shit that you just had the light on. You were walking in. You were talking about dingalings or something. And it was bad. It was so bad we had to make a video. Don't check it out because it's not that great.
No, it's not that great video, but that was a horrible movie. And that wasn't even theatrical.
No.
But we respect those rules at home, too. And it was just like, this is... I actually told you about the movie.
Yeah.
And I didn't even disrespect the rules. I let you decide when you were going to break. It was early.
Yeah.
You were like, I'm out. Let's just make fun of this garbage.
You know what another one was? It's also not theatrical. The Mummy. No, we didn't do it as much.
Oh, the Tom Cruise one?
Yeah, we didn't do it as much, but it was just sucky, man. And it wasn't even like a mocking. It was just like a disappointment. Like, this is
utter
sucky.
disappointment.
And you were kind of a little nicer. You were kind of like, it has cool moments, but it's ultimately sucky. I was like, this sucks. This is not cool. It has cool visuals at times, but it's sucky.
I was more angry at the movie because there are moments there, like you said, I said, there are moments there where you could see that maybe at one point this was a cool movie, but they just went wayward everywhere they could. Like a lot of people criticize the whole, that elite group that's kind of investigating
the Shield of
the Monster Shield version. I mean the Shield Monster version. Everybody criticized that, but I thought that was possibly the most interesting part of the movie.
That's the thing that saved the movie for me, because at that point it was aimless and boring.
And plus Russell Crowe.
A fat-ass Russell Crowe coming in as Jekyll and Fats.
Yeah, man.
Pretty great.
There was just moments where you could see this, had it been taken seriously, had Tom Cruise not been in it, had his friend not been in it.
Had that Scream been in it more.
The most perplexing thing about that movie is the love affair.
Yes.
There's no reason these two should like each other.
It's like if me and you at the end of this video just started banging.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Like, why are these orbs
Everything
having sex?
you've laid down is these people hate each other. And I get it. Sometimes in movies like that, they hate each other, but really they like each other.
No, they just hate each other.
Yeah, there was no moment in this where you thought that's going to happen. It was just literally, it happened. Fuck me. Fuck my life!
Yeah.
It was horrid, dude. The Mummy was bad. But the reason I had you watch it is because, I said, there are moments in this where you could have seen this go somewhere good. But man, those bad moments. Woo,
yeah.
Stinky. I would have paid to see a good Sofia Boutella as a Mummy movie.
Yeah, I liked her, but
plus Russell Crowe.
The movie,
I like Russell Crowe.
I can't think of any others, honestly. I know there was one recently that was really violent.
I got one for you, man. It's called The Rage.
Oh, damn!
This movie was directed by Robert Kurtzman. Yeah. If you're a horror fan, he's the guy that was part of KMB Effects, so one of the legendary effects groups. That kind of fractured. Now it's Howard Berger and Greg Nicotero do the effects on their own, and Kurtzman did his own thing. I don't know what happened there, man. I think some weird shit happened between them. But the point is,
they saw The Rage and were like, "Ooh."
Yeah. The point is, Kurtzman eventually went on his own to try to become a director, and he directed a really fun movie. It's ham, it's cheese, it's ham and cheese. But it's super fun, and it's incredibly gory, and it's just a cool makeup effects laden movie. Plus, it has Tony Tranny Todd in it for a second, and that's Wishmaster, the first one. Just a fun movie, dude. It's a movie for horror fans by a horror fan, and it's fun. Yeah. I have no complaints about it. It's cheesy fun. So I was excited for his follow-up movie.
Man, you were hunting for that baby,
dude. They released this bad boy. I was like, let's get this. Everybody was blowing this shit. Yeah. Uncle Creepy at Dread Central was
at us, you turd.
Yeah, he was like, You fucking fuck, dude. Not hating on Uncle Creepy, but I kind of am because he's recommended some movies that we went and we're like, man, he loved them, and we went and saw them and we're like, man, this fucking shit.
Yeah, it's happened a lot.
It's happened quite a few times, man. The fuck's wrong with you, creep? Anyway, Uncle Creepy recommends
the feud of 2019
of two fat lards hating each other. Yeah, man. So he recommends fucking The Rage, and I'm like, fuck, dude, Kurtzman.
Yeah.
Let's see this shit. Hunt that because
Dude, you were hunting for that baby. You couldn't find it.
Small horror movies are hard to find nowadays, and they were kind of hard to find back then too.
You eventually found a copy that was like $30 and shit. You bought that baby.
No, I'm no second thoughts. $30.
No.
I mean, he's Wishmaster guy. He's a legend of effects.
Yeah.
I'm buying it. Uncle Creepy said it was cool.
Then you found out that it was the R-rated cut. So you're like, crap! I can't see it.
Yeah.
I have to see the full version, the full uncut glory of this film. So your friend, who we haven't named, so we'll just call him, something, had it.
Yeah.
And you watched it with him.
Oh, yeah. And let me tell you, I wish I would have watched the R-rated cut just to spare me those few minutes.
I saw the R-rated cut that was 15 minutes shorter. I think I had it easier.
Dude, I cannot tell you how much you were saved from. The Rage is one of the worst pieces of shit. And I get it, it's supposed to be hokey.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be B-grade. But there's just some cringe-ass moments where you're like, are you serious? You thought this was going to be entertaining? A literal pipe going up someone's ass and then CGI shit coming out their mouth?
CGI vomit at one point.
CGI vomit and,
CGI birds.
Birdemic taught us that CGI birds are shit. This predates Birdemic. I'd rather watch Birdemic because Birdemic is so
funny.
awful
it's funny.
that you have to laugh. This is just enragingly awful.
Yeah.
And then when it's not CGI birds, it's fucking puppet birds that are on sticks.
For a freaking effects master, this baby looked like caca.
Yeah, worst effects ever. Exactly. This guy's known for his effects, and this is what you give us. And then it has tons of cameos from friends in the horror industry, which sometimes, if you're a horror fan, and this is horror fan service movie supposedly, that can be fun. To anybody else, it's like, why did we see that scene?
Yeah.
But to horror fans, fan service can be fun. So we have one of my favorites, man. The man himself, Reggie Bannister.
Yeah.
We love him from
The
Phantasm.
unsung master.
Yeah, Reggie, one of the unsung heroes of horror.
If I had to pick between Ash and the Reggie,
I'm picking Reggie. Yeah, I want a Reggie action figure. We have 10
Yeah.
million Ashes.
NECA. Get at NECA. The shit, dickheads. Make a Reggie.
Reggie, we already got a tall man. You need to make another tall man, though.
Because that one looks kind of like David, what's his name?
Carradine, yeah. You need to make another tall man. The point is, we need a Reggie figure with his 4-barrel shotgun, variant of ice cream version, and then his normal version. I'm just saying, NECA, do it. The point is, man, Reggie, our boy, is in this bitch.
Ice cream one, dude. Anyway.
And he has a fucking cameo, dude.
Yeah.
And it's him with his kid right before some attack from these dumbass birds. And they're fishing. And the kid...
Oh, my God.
What does the kid say?
Reggie asked the kid, so you like that game I got you? What was it?
It was along these lines. We're paraphrasing here, but it was like, so you like that new Phantasm game I got you? First of all, I get it. He's in Phantasm.
He's Reggie.
But, dude, this is like your grandpa talking about,
The Fortnites.
Yeah, the Fortnites. Oh, you like that Fortnites? You could tell, dude, and you could tell Reggie was
He was not happy.
I am saying this line. Fuck my life.
Yeah.
He was not happy with that line. It's there on fucking video.
Yeah.
And then the kid's like, no, I like that Star Wars game.
The Star Wars game? Which one? Dickhead! At least be specific with your stupid lines.
Worst fucking scene ever. It made me want to kill Reggie, and I love Reggie.
Yeah.
I would marry Reggie just to say I'm married to Reggie, and people make fun of me. I'll be like, bitch, it's Reggie.
Thankfully, his little face got ripped off in the next scene.
Yeah, he got saved by that face rip, and that was an awful face rip, too. It was terrible looking effect. Anyway, that movie made me want to murder people, and I disrespected it from that point on. But yeah, like I said, man, just when one of these movies comes along that just makes you want to tear souls apart.
The recent one that I couldn't hold it, and I was trying to, out of respect for our guest, or Dear Guest.
Oh, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 4.
Woof. I was trying, man, but there was a point where it broke me and I couldn't.
You just couldn't.
The baby was.
And it got
Matthew McConaughey's leg.
Look, when you champion a movie or you are hopeful for a movie, you kind of have to hold up your guard and stand for it.
Yeah, it's like, this is my shit.
And he was like, look, this is director's cut. The things I've heard are good.
It's gonna be great.
It's going to be awesome. So yeah, I can understand your trepidation to breach propriety.
I was trying,
and
man.
go, fuck this movie.
Yeah.
But it got to that point where you just couldn't. And I was a little afraid. But it didn't take but 3 seconds. Yeah, it didn't take but 3 seconds for him to go, I don't understand why I thought this was going to be good. This is shit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. He apologized. It was that bad.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you just got to go out there and say, this fucking movie licks.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh my God, the Michael Bay movie? Yeah, dude.
That happened with me with that movie. Look, I don't know what the hell I was smoking that day. Maybe a little
Definitely not the ganja.
Maybe a little ass crack pipe or something. But I enjoyed it when I first watched it. I didn't think it was great, but I was championing it. I'm not championing it. I was like,
you were saying
it's, cool.
it's decent. It's pretty good, man.
You know, we should watch it. And you're like, all right, let's watch it. 5 minutes into this steaming pile of turtle feast, I was like, man, it's not good, is it?
And here's the thing, man. You were like subtly trying to hint, let's stop this right now.
Several times.
And I wasn't taking those hints because in my mind I was going, nah, he said he liked it, so it's gonna get better, right? Yeah. So you not so subtly really suggested, hey, you want to watch something else? Yeah. Like 5 minutes
Which is, by the way, we never do that.
Never. Even if we know it's shit, we just don't suggest that. And I was like, nah, hold on.
It'll get better.
You know, because I'm thinking you're thinking. I was thinking that you were thinking that I was like, shit, this sucks. And granted, I was. But I thought
the turtles hadn't even come up yet.
Yeah, I know, but I was giving you the benefit of the doubt because you liked it. So I was like, all right, let's see what's up. And then I was like, no, hold on. You know, I get, you know.
Yeah.
Benefit of the doubt, my fucking culo, man. I should have punched your face off.
I was like, oh, damn it, you didn't take it.
Dude.
I gotta sit through this.
30 minutes to that movie, I wanted to murder you.
It was bad, dude.
By the end, we were just making fun of this thing.
It was really bad.
And then we got to that point where we're just like, why do we exist? Not even the movie. Why do we exist?
It was the special kind of bad that you kind of had to see the sequel just to see how it continued.
Could it get worse? Answer, kinda could.
We made a video about it. Check it out.
Yeah, check that. Fool, man, that was a stinker of a fucking movie.
Yeah, so that was a.
Anyway,
sorry about that.
What are you should apologize. That was fucking terrible. Final question. What's a movie I have recommended to you that I'm like, dude, you gotta watch this, and you were like, man, this is a stinker.
I wouldn't say it was a stinker, but well, I'll just say it. It was Friday the 13th.
Oh, okay.
Now hear me out.
Which I understand, by the way.
Yeah, hear me out here.
And he's talking about the remake, by the way.
Yeah, you were kind of like, yeah, it's pretty cool, and I agree with what you were saying. It's just a Friday the 13th movie, but that's the problem. It's just a Friday the 13th movie, and I'm not a big fan of the series, with some exceptions.
I agree with you fully.
It was, it was kind of stinky to me. I like Jason quite a bit. Mm-hmm. He was pretty great in it. But, the movie itself, it wasn't my bag.
Yeah, and I totally agree with you, because I'm not a Friday the 13th fan until Part 7, really. I love Part 6. It's camp, it's fun, it's very self-aware.
6 is cool, yeah.
But 7 is really where I started loving it. And I like the ones that everybody hates. Jason X, or 10, really. Jason Goes to Hell, Freddy vs. Jason. I like those Friday movies. And when I first saw Friday the 13th remake, I hated it, man. It was terrible.
Yeah, you were like...
But
violent about it.
Yeah, my appreciation for it came later when I realized, you know what? He just made a Friday the 13th movie. He made 4 long and boring movies into one movie that just distilled everything into one. And you're either going to like that or not. And I'll tell you what, though. It grew on me. Like, when I watched it, I told you know what? I like it for this reason in that respect. So I get you disliking it. And when I watched it again with you, I was like, I kind of like it even more knowing what I was getting into. That's why I like. But it's an awful movie. Don't get me wrong.
It's pretty bad.
But that's my defense of it. But I get it, man. Phew, yeah.
I'll tell you what I really liked about it though. It had Killer Frost from The Flash, so that's pretty rad.
That's it.
Would pump her butthole.
It had Ramon and Beezus in it.
Yeah.
Anyway, this has been a review of Ramon and Beezus. Hit us up. What's a movie you've seen that you absolutely fucking hated and just had to disrespect the movie watching experience? And I burped. Let us know in the comments below. Was it Ramon and Beezus?
Yeah. No, that's the greatest film.
Or was it Step Up 2, The Streets?
No.
Should have been The Streets. Anyway, we're out, folks.